Another week, another CommentForce, another Zach, Jake, and Gabe trifecta. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to CommentForce number 25 for Saturday, August the 5th, the year of our Mario 2017. I am here, your host, and I have two loyal pals with me, and I've been thinking about what kind of jobs they should have this week. So instead of asking you guys what you've been doing this week, I'm going to tell you what I think you could have been doing this week.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gabe, I feel like you would have a great channel called Dog Force where you take people's dogs from them
by force
and pretend they're your own, and you give it back if they request it back, so you don't like get in trouble or anything. But you never like actually say you took the dog. You're like, oh, this is my dog, whatever. And so some people think you have like hundreds of dogs.
I might have hundreds. I do have too many dogs. That's just a fact of life.
And I feel like you would become one with the dog, so you would get insanely scruffy. You might piddle on yourself every so often. I feel like you would not have glasses anymore. I feel like your tongue would extend.
Okay, and this is my job. I'm getting paid to do this.
It's an Animorphs book.
Oh man, remember when the Animorphs ended and like the ending was like terrible because everyone just died?
I have a super sad Animorphs story.
Yeah, like the ending to like the series, like everyone just died. Spoilers for Animorphs, obviously.
I have a sad
Give us a warning next time.
A sad Animorphs story, which is that my grandpa found out it was like a really popular book series, so he bought me and Jake all of the books, and then we didn't want them and never read any of them.
They had the creepiest covers. None of this has anything to do with comments, though.
All right, so Gabe, Dog Forest, Jake, I'm gonna give you a very unique job
that you haven't thought of yet because you're thinking of it right now.
Yeah, I'm not getting. Well, no, I want to give you the one I always give you, but that's gonna be a secret.
Okay.
It involves dragons and beaches and a lot of really toxic paint. But anyhow, instead, I feel like you should open up your own ice cream.
Sitting at the beach with toxic paint.
Your own. No. I want you to have your own ice cream truck, but it's like a pickup truck, right? And you just have like you homebrew your ice cream, and you have giant gallons of ice cream in the back of your truck, and it's a really hot day, so you're scooping as fast as you can. You got to get it in there before it melts, and you're just making everyone happy. You don't even charge. It's free. This is your service to the earth and to the world. And after you're done with your day of ice cream, you commune with nature by living homeless in your truck in the middle of the forest.
Do you know what a job is?
A task given by Zachary. Boy, what am I scooping them into? Just children's hands, or do I have cones or bowls or something?
No, it's just kind of like
bark sticks.
No, you're kind of just putting it where you see fit.
Okay.
Zach says he's gonna tell us what our jobs are, and then he goes on to just name two scenarios where neither of us make any money. So, all right.
Well, no. Gabe's gonna make money. Eventually, he'll monetize his content, and Jake is gonna make money by getting a grant from the unemployment department.
Welcome to the longest, most incoherent intro to CommentForce ever.
CommentForce begins. It's a show where we read your comments, your thoughts, your ideas. You tell us what we should be thinking, and sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree, but we always read it. And that is the joy of this show. The first comment comes in from Shinobi, the rogue ninja, part of the Switchforce community. Been chopping bricks and high-fiving hotties since 201.
God.
Says, I still love that intro very much. Thanks. I'm glad that 120,000 subscribers in, the intro is still rocking for all of you.
Oh, he is talking about the Switchforce intro, right? Not like a video game intro?
Yeah, the Switchforce intro.
Okay. Well, yeah, we like it too, I think.
I'm still kind of bummed that I tried to make it cool, like, and have like a cold open before the intro, and then have the intro kick in. But we kind of did away with that, so I just stopped trying.
You still have the option to do that.
Yeah, well, it wasn't consistent anymore, and so I decided to not continue doing it.
Just like Zach. Conscious Cloud says, wow, are you serious? I'm glad Ryan finally has a release date, but friggin' November? I thought at least by the fall or something, but it's not coming out till a month after Mario Odyssey, a time when I clearly won't need it. I love the Switch, but I'm running out of stuff to play, and was really looking forward to both Rhyme and Yooka-Laylee coming out maybe this summer or fall. Oh well, guess my Switch will eventually be sitting around collecting dust while I wait. I disagree with this vehemently. There's a lot of stuff.
Really?
Dude, man, I've been playing Retro City Rampage DX. That game is fun. And on the contrary to people on the YouTube comments, I do understand most of these references. It's just like really hard to do constant like talking during Let's Plays. Whatever. So that game is really, really fun. Still having a lot of fun with Splatoon. Stop laughing. Splatoon is great. What's wrong with Splatoon? And in between, we have Mario Rabbids. You're not gonna play Mario Rabbids? You can play that. There's NBA 2K is coming digital only for now in the beginning.
Yeah, I definitely disagree with his point about there's not enough to play. There's definitely a lot of good stuff. I mean, not enough is relative. Not enough compared to a PlayStation 4, sure. Not enough compared to what a person can reasonably buy and consume. I think it's fine. The point, though, that he makes that I find that I agree with is the one where many of these initially promised Switch games have kind of like, for lack of a better word, like become vaporware until there's some concrete thing. I mean, and usually we just hear, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And maybe that's not developers' faults. Maybe that's just the way it works. Maybe it's Nintendo aggressively wanted announcements even before porting was even begun. And I know that they are coming, so they're not the true definition of vaporware. But for a lot of people, I feel like you heard, oh, Yooka-Laylee will be on the Switch. Oh, what's that game called that everyone loves? The one about farming, Stardew Valley, Rhyme, and then these things just kind of like drift in the background. Even simple things like Enter the Gungeon was announced, and like you'd think, oh, it must be coming soon. Indie game, great, gonna get out, ahead of the big fall, and then nothing. And I do think it's an odd set of circumstances for a lot of these smaller titles.
I agree. Where's Axiom Verge? Where's Flippin' Death? Like, where's the Wargroove? There was a stream recently. The Wargroove devs were just like showing the game off some more. Like, where are these things that I really want to play? Shakedown Hawaii. Yeah, we got Retro City just in the meantime for now, but a lot of people still excited for Hawaii. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Sure, like, where are these games that we were told? But there's still plenty of stuff to play. Like, I don't know why Yooka-Laylee and Rhyme are the only games that Conscious Cloud like was interested in, but whatever, to each his own.
For sure.
All right, a very near and dear comment to my heart. That was a backward sentence, but A. Morton, not B. Morton or C. Morton. A. Morton says, "We got reindeer though, the new Fourth Edge mascot." This is in reference to me and Zach's Overcooked Let's Play debacle that was full of tears of joy and laughter and aggressive urging to cook faster. And yes, the reindeer is the greatest chef known to man. His hooves do all the cooking.
Or his hooves get cooked if you're into that sort of food.
Nope.
That's why are you burning your mascot?
Listen. So, well, it's like an effigy
of your own mascot?
Okay, hold on. Let's back it up a little. I don't know. I feel like a reindeer would be a strange mascot because I feel like it's only applicable during the snowy season.
Unless you live in like the tundra and see them often. Maybe the Fourth Edge has a secret base in the tundra, and this is the Tundra Division's mascot.
Thanks, Jake. Trying to cover for that, and you just freaking blew my cover, so screw all of this.
Bases.
Freddie Lauder says, "Zach, you wouldn't be a great chef. You need to calm down." Wow. Freddie.
This is a recurrent theme. Like, for anybody that knows Zach's...
A recurring theme. I'm not going to be a great chef.
Hey, no. Zach was just overly passionate, and I was a good counterpart because I understood where he was coming from. He just wanted the people to get the food that they deserved and the time schedule that they wanted it. And I was trying to tap dance my hooves across the kitchen floor as fast as possible. It's just very difficult when all the ingredients are sprawled all over the kitchen counter, and I don't have fingers.
No, I was talking about you needing to calm down is a recurring theme. And when we play video games, you get angry. You have a little temper when it comes to
the passion.
Games. Yeah, it's passion.
It's passion.
Yes,
passion
absolutely.
For the kitchen. After watching Gordon Ramsay for many hours, I learned that it's not okay to just be a complacent cook. You need to push people for greatness. And I was just trying to nudge this reindeer, sometimes a kick, sometimes a full-on throttling to get him to cook.
Oh my god, this next comment is going to kill me. All right. Pick a beast.
Or
Pika. All the condiments get clogged into the guns and say are thick. This is so gross. And then Joe Chum says, well, isn't ink also kind of thick? And then Pika Beast comes back and says, but mayo is thicker. I don't know. This is gross, and I don't want to talk about this.
I think it's a very important.
I don't know the consistency of squid ink. I've never touched squid ink. I mean, like pen ink is kind of fluid and pretty fluid, but I don't know about squid ink. Mayonnaise is very, very thick and gelatinous.
This is dumb. Let's move on.
Gabe, how will you feel seeing gooey ooey ketchup and sticky icky mayo spread all over the floors.
He's gonna make it black and white. He's gonna play in black and white. He's gonna like half unplug the HDMI so he gets black and white Splatoon. That's how he's gonna survive it, right?
Yeah, what Jake said.
No, Gabe's gonna use one of his dogs.
Why are you trying to ruin him?
The condiments.
All right. Arcane Shadow says, "Good old pal Jake," and a quote from Zach, and he says, "Jake is your brother." And I guess this started a controversy that you can't call your brothers pals, which is really ironic because Zach opened up this video by calling me and Gabe pals.
Yes,
just a word that Zach likes to throw around.
Pal is a very special thing to me. Arthur's dog was named Pal, and I feel like it has a great connotation. But I read this comment initially as good old pal Jake, and then he was like, "Jake is your brother," like as if I never knew this before. It was like he was updating me, and I was like,
it's
"Oh my
god!" It's like a big revelation in your life.
Yeah, could be. Or like, you know, you watch a TV show and like there's like a big episode like Game of Thrones or something, and they're like blah 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 and blah 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 in quotes, and they're like, "I can't believe that he was actually his brother." Like, I called him good old pal.
Game of Thrones. You're actually really dumb.
You're actually very close to spoiling something, so stop.
Oh well, I've never seen Game of Thrones nor read anything about it, so
yeah, stop. Yeah, you keep going.
All right. It's T Bakes says, if you could have a Pokemon region and be based off anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Mine would be South America because it would be so cool to go through a rainforest, then go to Rio, then go to Machu Picchu where you could catch Pichus, then explore the mountaintops.
That's cool.
So yeah, new Pokemon game, a real world based region. They kind of, very obviously based Sun and Moon off of Hawaii. So what else would you guys like to see?
I want Pokemon South Texas edition where it's literally just fire Pokemon everywhere.
I think I don't have maybe what I don't know.
Your noises are amazing.
There's not very many extremely interesting places on real Earth that like you can do things. I mean, they already have caves, they already have like water portions, so like what else does that leave for
maybe
you?
some Egyptian Pokemon? I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna go for Egypt and then just a like 6-hour journey down the Nile. Maybe. All the water Pokemon you could ever dream of. I feel like this would have so much more excitement behind it if Pokemon was in 3D open worldness. Like, how much does environment matter when it's like a top-down style?
How about like an ice place like Antarctica, and sometimes it's so cold you throw your Pokeball and it doesn't open.
That's brilliant.
All right, can I hijack this CommentForce for a second? Can I?
Okay.
All right, am I allowed to hijack it?
I guess.
All right, question. Do we have the Pokemon question here, Zach, the one I had showed you?
I didn't see any Pokemon question.
All right, so then I'm going to insert it. This is a comment from Gabe, and it's not from Gabe. Somebody else said it, but I'm going to steal it. I don't remember who you were. I'm sorry. But someone asked, if we were to be Pokemon, the three of us, which Pokemon would we be?
Oh.
And I thought that was a really cool question. And I actually sat there and I was thinking to myself, I think Zach would be like a Ditto for some reason. Like, you just kind of remind me of Ditto. And I think
the heck is that supposed to mean?
I remind you, why? I morph into things? I'm a chameleon?
Jake, let me finish. Jake kind of reminds me of Machamp, I think. Just I don't know why Jake gives me the Machamp vibe. And me, I see myself more as like a Cubone. I just want to hide in my little mask and not do a whole bunch of anything.
Okay, I like this idea that we're each naming everyone's.
I don't even want to talk about. But I like how this episode is just us giving identities to other people. Zach's handing out jobs, Gabe's handing out Pokemon alter identities.
All right, okay, there. I have given you guys your Pokemon identity. Now you guys got to give, your turn, basically. Go, Zach.
Okay, so, Jake kind of reminds me of, like, a...
He can also be Geodude.
Who, me?
So, no, Jake.
I'm a chunky rock dude.
No, just because of the arms. I don't know. You go to the gym a lot.
I don't know. Jake kind of reminds me, like, in appearance of Hitmonlee.
Why am I karate master? I've never even taken karate.
But that's kind of what his look like. But
I'm not going with looks. I'm just going with more like personality and like vibe. Well, like the vibe.
Yeah. I picture Jake more as Farfetch'd, like he's doing his thing, all is good, but then something's amiss. He's gonna whack you with that leek.
Okay.
It's an onion stalk or celery stalk. Onion stalk is a leek. I don't know.
Gabe, initially I'd say someone like Snorlax or something, just because you're big and lovable.
Yeah.
But
that's not my vibe. I don't sleep that much.
Yeah, that's not really your vibe. Even though you pick someone that would sleep and do nothing, you just said. But anyway, maybe you don't even know your own vibe.
Yeah, that's true.
But I am trying to think. I actually want to give you someone a little different. I want to give you, There's so many Pokemon. This is such like a conundrum.
I know who Gabe is for sure. Makuhita or
Oh God, yes.
Who's that?
Yep.
I don't know what this is.
It literally looks like Gabe.
All right. Well, how do you spell this?
Makuhita.
All right. I'll be the. Well, yep. That's me. Yeah.
All right. So who would I be, Jake? As I think here.
You would be probably.
Okay, if you don't got it, Jake, give us yours while Zach thinks. We can't just waste so much time on this.
Yeah,
okay, this is not wasted time.
Yeah, this is your conundrum. Who would I be? I don't know. I'd probably be like a Charizard because
I was wondering who was gonna do that.
No, not because he's generic and whatever. Because he's very like standoffish, and if he doesn't want to do something, he just doesn't do it. And then when he does do something, he does it well.
Okay.
I don't know. There's like 800 Pokemon. I can't go through my entire Bulbapedia mind files and figure out.
That's why you should have done what I did and just stick with the original.
Or I could.
Gabe is 100% Blissey.
What are you talking about?
Gabe is. It's the evolution of Chansey, and you go around helping everyone. You have a very round
I
figure.
am Blissey. Yes, I'm Blissey. 100%. That's it.
Or I could be Aggron because he's a big angry dinosaur, and then he plants trees in his spare time.
No, Jake, you're 100% Farfetch'd. There's not really any
other
option.
Farfetch'd, Makuhita, and Zach is Squirtle.
Right.
No, I kind of think of myself as
the bunch.
What about Totodile?
What about Totodile?
Do you think that's a good fit for me?
No.
I made such a big mistake bringing this up. All right, moving on.
You
Toad.
Did.
Toad says
maybe I'm like Espeon, just lithe and quick and cute.
All right, yep. Yeah, you sure. Toad says Toad is watching your every move, Gabe. So now I'm being threatened by Toad. I see.
No, watching is not threatening. He's just observing.
No, I see what this is, Toad. I'll see you. I'm gonna see you, Toad. I got you. But I don't have much else to say to Toad other than I see you. I'm watching your moves, which is no games from you are coming.
Who has the moves?
He's got no moves.
All right. He can rotate worlds 360 degrees and Captain Toad come into Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I figured it out. I'm 100% Haunter. 100%.
Because you have no legs and you're a ghost?
Okay, I'm either Haunter or Tangela.
And you have a really long tongue?
I do have a long tongue. If
you're Jinx because you got big lips.
Thanks.
You are Jinx!
Whatever. I am hypnotic. I'll give you that.
You're Jinx!
Thanks,
and your hair, it's not the same hair, but Jinx's hair is just, I don't know.
Okay, that made no sense. On to Swerve with 2 R's. He says, comment for next CommentForce. Since Cappy can capture enemies and control them, is Mario being mind controlled by Cappy and is trying to tell us by throwing Cappy and speaking to us? Is Mario Odyssey a completely imagined universe and Mario is still in the Mushroom Kingdom and Odyssey, the game, is a dream?
No.
Okay.
Probably not, but I like the thought process here. I like the idea that Cappy is actually controlling Mario, and therefore Mario like is kidnapped somewhere, and Cappy was just thrown at Mario to become Mario.
So Cappy places himself on Mario. So is the whole game you're controlling Cappy, but not Mario?
Well, we don't know who you're controlling. You're controlling someone Cappy has capped.
What's Mario?
Because like the idea,
So this is Super
yeah,
Cappy
so-
World, not Super Mario
Yeah,
World.
because the
then.
idea that this guy is presenting is that Cappy is the one that, when thrown, like, becomes it, not Mario.
Yeah. Which
So, yes.
doesn't make sense. Cappy is like what are those people called who like have ghosts speak through them? Like they're just like a vessel. Cappy's a vessel for transporting
medium?
for transferring Mario's mind, well, actually his entire body into another being. So I don't think Cappy. I feel like Cappy existing on his own, he's just like ghost form. He doesn't have any sustenance to him. He's just kind of there, half existing. He needs a owner, and Mario is his pal.
I do feel like there's got to be something to the whole Bowser's a hat, Cappy's eyes, the Brutal's eyes. Like,
Yeah,
there's
definitely.
something weird going on.
Yep.
Something is going on.
Go to Junior Odor.
Junior Odor 14 says, I like to imagine that after every match of Splatoon, Mario has to clean everything up with Flood. Mario Super Splatoon cleanup. Calling it now.
That's cool. That would be awesome, actually.
He just comes out, he's all peeved and his head's down and just...
That would be the best crossover. I like that.
That's weird.
Good idea. I like that. Apparently, the ink is very easily whatever, but I like this alternate reality where
Washed.
Mario has to do it.
Kimers 16 says, I think Super Monkey Ball would be great for the Switch. We've heard this said
Yes,
throughout
it
the months.
would.
People really want Super Monkey Ball.
Be beautiful. With HD Rumble, you feel all the bumps and thing. Oh, it'd be wonderful.
I
think it would be really cool. I think it would be great portably. I feel like after the original Super Monkey Ball, they all kind of went downhill. Monkey Ball 2 was good, but the Wii iteration and like the phone iteration mobile, not very great. So I believe that a revival on Switch would be the perfect breeding grounds for a new Planet of the Apes.
What? Oh, okay. I was like, I got confused.
Gabe,
for a second.
you need to be more cultured, okay?
I got confused for a second. I got it.
All right.
Good.
Moving on to PDF.exe. This is a letter to you, Zach, so I'm going to read it as such. Hey, Zach. You think
Hi.
they would have Wii Sports on Nintendo Switch? It was a big success on the Wii. They should call it Switch Sports or Nintendo Sports, and I hope they don't do it like the 1-2 Switch game where you don't look at the screen. See, instead of Wii Sports or anything... Okay, well, this is a letter to you, but I'm answering it first because I am the
A
messenger.
lot of hijacking happening this
No,
week.
I'm the Telegram person, and I'm adding my 2 cents.
Oh, good. Thanks, Telegram.
They
Man.
they need to focus on like Mario games like tennis and strikers, not make Wii Sports again. And I think that Wii Sports was popular because of the Wii, not because of Wii Sports. Now you can answer.
Yes, I like that train of thought. I think that the success of Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort, I mean, they are fun games that inherently have cool mechanics, but it really traded on the fact that there's motion controls, first time with motion controls, and that was very exciting. I feel like 1-2 Switch sort of proves that it's not as exciting anymore. And yes, I would much rather Nintendo focus their energies on making more complex sports titles and more individualized sports titles. The recent Mario Sports Mix on 3DS kind of shows that or is it Mario Sports Mix? No, that's the Wii. I think Mario Superstar Sports, Mario, whatever the 3DS one is that has like Mario Sports Superstars. Yeah, sorry. It has baseball, it has horse racing, it has soccer, it has tennis. It kind of just feels half-baked, and I feel like Nintendo has taken the simplified approach to sports titles recently. So I feel like a Wii Sports alike is more likely than like a Strikers, but I would absolutely go bananas if they dropped either a Strikers or a baseball or something, even a new sport, even another Mario Tennis, something that had more hardcore elements and leaned in more to that. But everything from them recently in the sports department has seemed to kind of go the other direction. So I don't think that personally, I don't think either of them are going to happen. I think that they're going to rely on third parties to provide the
was
sports.
their Wii Sports for the Switch.
Yeah.
I mean, what would they even call like a new like Wii? I mean, they can't call it Wii Sports. So like Switch
Nintendo Sports. Yeah.
Oh, sure, but then you would imagine that like you want like Nintendo characters, not just Mii's. And then at that point, it just becomes a Mario whatever game.
Just call it Wii Sports too.
You can't.
Why?
I don't know, because it's not on Wii.
Yeah, but it's Wii Sports.
Us
Okay.
Sports.
All right. Zach, take us to the next one.
TJ Gaming says, my birthday's coming up, and I don't know if I should get 2 more Joy-Con or a Pro Controller. And
Easy.
well, hang on. Initially, I thought this was an easy decision, Pro Controller all the way. But
What if he has 3 brothers?
well, yeah, I was thinking that
they can take turns.
you double your controller count with the Joy-Con. You also get to collect another cool set that you can use yourself. I think this is a little bit dicier than at first glance.
Look, we don't know the sibling situation, so we can't really like take that into account. But you know, if it's mostly for you, like I don't see the point of getting another Joy-Con when you don't have a Pro Controller.
Yeah, if you don't have a Pro Controller and you're getting it for yourself, then I would definitely say a Pro Controller because it just gives that much more variety. But again, it's per your situation.
And it provides, for most games, it provides, I feel, the strongest experience. Splatoon 2, ARMS, Breath of the Wild, I feel like, and frankly, most of the games, aside from some of the quicker indie titles, are better played with the Pro Controller, so it will enhance your Switch experience. Sorry, I am tired from flying. But yeah, I guess it just depends on your friendo situation, and if you use the Switch more as a party multiplayer platform, more of a solo platform. But yeah, probably lean Pro Controller. And happy early birthday.
Trevor W says, "Mom left me at Best Buy. Send help." Jake will be right over to take you home.
That's so sad.
We got Jake. He's gonna go help.
At least he has a phone. So if he's old enough to have a phone, why don't you just call his mom?
Nope, this phone. This is not a phone. He's texting on a notepad.
Oh, that's advanced for.
No. Maybe he just used like the computer at Best Buy.
Oh. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, Jake, hurry up. Get to him.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye guys. I can't read the next comment because I have to go
At least
pick
you
up
can-
Trevor.
At least you can play Switch. Also, I'm curious. One, how old are you? Are you like 10 or are you like?
We don't need
60?
to get his vital information.
Wait, what if he's like 23?
No, Zach is guard of war.
What?
He's still thinking of Pokemon.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I also wanted to make Gabe Mr. Mime, but I feel like they have similar hair.
Sure.
Yeah.
Jake, what's next?
All right, next is Mr. Ray Honda says, when you said, "What's up, everybody?" you said everybody so fast, it sounded like you said, "What's up, Ray?" And I was like, whoa, why you calling me out?
That's what we like to do. We like to keep you on our toes, on your toes. Actually, no, we like to keep you on our toes. Please stand on our toes.
Weird.
Do we have any volunteers to stand on our toes? We need some good strong feet, please. Nope. And please cover your feet in something interesting. Maybe ketchup for Gabe.
It's like, how do you feel about being a cradly?
Shampoo. I don't understand why I can't just be.
I feel like cradly is a word you would make up.
I'm kind of cradly, but I still think I think Haunter is a good fit for me.
All right, you're Haunter. The hair is as spiky as your hair. Sure.
Ooh la la. Zelda Need says, "What do you think the Amiibo?" I say also amino. Gabe, is there any amino acid functionality?
So that means you have a self-portrait in your office behind you.
Yes, I do. What do you think the Amiibo functionality will be? Because it's already confirmed that Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Yoshi Amiibo will be compatible with Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
I have no idea.
Well, that was helpful.
I'm guessing
like
like
a
a weapon or
the event.
I'm guessing it's going to be a skin or a weapon.
A skin, a Peach skin to go over Peach.
No, like maybe like a retro 8-bit. I don't know, something like that. You know?
No, yeah, probably a weapon or maybe some collectibles that you can check out.
But it's just like a freaking picture of them.
Yeah, you can put like the statue in the hub world or something.
Yeah. Who knows?
They asked Davide about DLC, and he said we still have some surprises planned.
Yeah. I mean that's just about what they would say. I spoke. I had like a little mini interview with I forgot his position, one of the devs, and I asked about DLC specifically, and they said, Ubisoft is known for supporting their games, but maybe we'll have some surprises, but for now we can't talk about anything, so we'll see.
What we can talk about though is Lewis Murphy.
Yeah, we can. We know all about him.
Apparently,
Lewis Murphy says
Moment of silence for Lewis.
What does Mario What does Mario throw as a hat when he's wearing the snorkel outfit? That's a good question.
I think he has to throw the snorkel mask because that's what Cappy becomes, right? But then how would he breathe underwater? I mean, it's already a conundrum because snorkeling, you have to be at the surface of the water. It's not a scuba mask, but hey, it's Nintendo, so anything can happen.
Honestly, I am excited for that underwater like world because underwater worlds are never good, and I have a feeling that like Nintendo's just on purpose doing this one because like they're gonna like they finally cracked it. They're like, okay, we're gonna have the first great underwater like level in video games. Although like yeah, there's been some that are like not bad, I guess, but just traditionally like underwater worlds are known for being pretty terrible.
I just hope there's a giant eel like in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. That eel kind of scared me when I was little trying to play it. It sent panic down my spine.
Don't lie, it still scares you.
Exactly.
A little bit spooky. I think that it'll be very interesting for Jake to analyze the loopholes in Cappy's existence once Mario Odyssey comes out. Like, okay, hey, what's with this snorkel? Or
Dude,
maybe
he's a cap with eyes that can control other beings. I think there's no loopholes that are interesting past that.
Well, he becomes a snorkel mask, and then what? You throw the snorkel mask?
We'll have to wait and find out.
You know what?
You don't want to wait?
You know what?
Zach the Gamer TM. He trademarked his name, dude. Are you ready? Are you ready to hear his comment, or do you have something to say?
I have to quickly say that I feel like when he has the snorkel mask on, that he could still throw the hat.
He doesn't have the hat.
Yeah, he still does. He have like the little hat on top of him?
No.
Okay.
Maybe it's been thrown.
Maybe he tucked his hat away in his back pocket.
No, maybe it's been thrown.
But like the snorkel mask has Cappy eyes. Anyways, that's for another video.
Yeah.
So then wait. So maybe you can't swim without capping a snorkel mask.
There's just snorkel mask enemies running around.
No, but then again, he
can swim. He just drowns.
I don't know if the snorkel mask diving without the snorkel.
I just don't know if the snorkel grants him longer time underwater, or if it's just a key to access another point, like all the other outfits have been so far that they've shown.
Like you actually have to stick the top of the snorkel mask. That's why it's underwater. It's not to up and breathe. It's just to stick that pole into the keyhole.
No, I mean
that's it. That's the answer.
Zach the Gamer TM says if Rabbids is on Smash, I think he meant in Smash. And what if one of the 4 lovely Mario, Peach, Yoshi, or Luigi Rabbids is in Super Smash Bros.? That would be like at first thought I'm like, no, Rabbids equals bad, but it kind of would be hilarious in a weird way to see a Rabbid dressed as like Mario running around in Super Smash Bros.
I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but people have kind of fallen in love with Rabbid Peach. Like
people do not like Rabbid Peach.
Yes, they do. A lot of people do.
A lot of people don't as well.
At first, there was a lot of hate for her because like the cell phone thing and it looks weird. But a lot of people have just like she's grown on people, and there really is love for her now. So I don't think this
out of all the Rabbids, that's my least favorite.
Yeah, well, this is never going to happen. But if it were to happen, I think it would be Rabbid Peach.
Why couldn't it happen?
I just don't think it's likely.
Over and B could be a laser gun. Down and B could be a grenade drop. It'd be great.
I'd like to see like a Pokemon trainer style character where it was like 3 of them and like they each had different moves and they kind of like fought as a team.
Or like replace Ice Climbers and it'd be like a tag team of 2 of them.
Be careful the ice you tread. People want Ice Climbers back bad.
Well, I'm just saying if you can't get Ice Climbers, take the next team.
They could be support. Like I think they would really fit in well there. I don't think like any one of them would fit in like his own character, but like to have him be like a support thing.
Maybe instead of Smash Brothers, they'll just make Super Smash Bros. Plus Rabbids, and every character will be Rabbified.
Sure. That would be nuts. So I just don't want Rabbid Peach. I'm kind of on board with this, just not Rabbid Peach.
All right. Red8 says, "Man, this video made me realize that this channel is basically run by kids. He got almost none of the retro references in Retro City Rampage." And then Technic12 says, "I'm not even 18. I got all of them. It's just no culture." Gabe, you got to get more culture, man.
Okay, whatever. This is a Final Fantasy reference up here with Mr. Red, and I got a bunch of the cultures. You only watch 5 minutes. But cultures, God, I got a bunch of the references. You only watch 5 minutes. And I never pretended like I'm this like 80s and 90s pop culture machine. Like I don't know what you guys.
Yeah. Do you think Gabe's a machine? He's a human. He has muscles and bones and feelings. So
I have a bunch
lay
of
off
some of those.
And Gabe, we got to take you to culture class. I really want to take you to like, what are those classes called? Like Mr. and Mrs. You know, like the ones where they teach you like manners.
Yeah. Well, I hate to throw you guys under the bus, but I will do it anyways. You guys would have gotten fewer references than I did because you guys.
Yeah, oh, sure, I'm sure.
Yeah, like you guys are just
That's
like
fine.
kind of known for like not messing with pop culture. Like, it's not your thing, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But
I think I know what Duck Hunt is, game. But moving on to Fuzzy Ponds.
I didn't miss the Duck Hunt one. I just didn't mention it. Like, I don't have to mention it. Like, me not mentioning something doesn't mean I missed it. Is the other thing. But whatever.
Say what you mean, not what you think. If you think it, you don't have to drink. Okay,
Sure,
next.
Sure. Geo Comicom says Wario and Waluigi boss. That would be cool. What this is in reference to
Rabbids.
Rabbids. Okay, I had no idea. That would be cool because that game is full of references. Speaking of references,
Do you get those references, Gabe?
I'm not gonna get any reference ever.
Who's this big ape rabbit? What the heck could that be from?
Well, why does he have a DK on his tie? What is that?
It stands for don't know.
Don't kill me.
Yeah, but I think
No, it stands for Daddy Koopa.
I think there will be a Wario or Waluigi reference in the game of some kind. I don't know. Like I did go play the game at the event, but I have like no actual confirmation of this. I just have a feeling that this is exactly what they would do. Like,
Gabe, you ever think about the possibility that you played the entire game and then they brainwash you to only remember certain hours?
No, I've never thought about that possibility. No.
Okay.
Moving on. Fuzziest of Pawns Gaming says a Fire Emblem Telltale would be amazing, which is interesting.
I have a comment about Funniest of Pawns Gaming. Why is Funniest of Pawns all together and like there's spacing in between Funniest of Pawns?
Because Fuzziest of Pawns is the name, and then gaming is like the category.
So is there Funniest of Pawns movies? Fuzziest
Yes.
of Pawns dating?
Listen, this is one of the most popular brands on the internet, Gabe. Get with the programs. You don't get any references ever. Gosh.
I'm obviously very uncultured. All right.
I feel like Fire Emblem is almost already a Telltale game. Like,
Yeah.
I know not literally, but there's relationships, there's a lot of story, a lot of dialogue. Like, I feel like if they were going to do I feel like they're going to do a Nintendo, there's permadeath, yeah. So I feel like they're going to do something Telltale. I feel like it should be something that would normally never get that treatment.
Such as?
Just not Toad. Do not give me a Telltale game.
Wario and Waluigi's criminal adventures through the high seas.
Yeah, I would play that. So they're pirates?
No.
The high seas? They're pirates.
No, they just are they're on a seaplane.
All right.
Eddie Perez says, roll on the floor laughing my... I played this in my family and it started out with good job and way to go. But soon, Overcooked turned to WTF, OMG, why are you just standing there? Somebody cut some potatoes. Why is no one washing dishes? Eventually, my daughter said her eyes hurt. My wife said their stress level was intense. And my son almost threw his controller. We have been stuck on level 33 for the longest time, and when we tried the DLC thinking it would be a change or a bit easier, we were in for quite the surprise. Overall, though, we love this game, but it does bring out the evil in everyone. Great gameplay, awesome channel, thanks for sharing. Overcooked does do this. It is a wonderful game that brings out all sorts of emotions, but I specifically like how you said it brings out the evil in everyone, so now I want to play it with Gabe.
I think it just
I
brings
want
out
to see
the
Gabe's
intensity.
evil.
I think it just brings out the intensity. But I love that his daughter said her eyes hurt. Like, I just picture like a family like aggressively playing Overcooked and then be like, Daddy, my eyes hurt. Like, no, keep cooking, stay in the kitchen.
You don't just step out of that kitchen. No, I don't have any evil in me. I have nothing but goodness in me. Yeah.
Oh,
But Zay Abayomi says a Legend of Zelda Telltale game because the timelines aren't already complicated enough. They could find a way around making Link a playable character without talking.
They should just use the Telltale game as the way to solidify the timelines.
They should no.
Or it's just
please,
Link
no.
interacting with all of his future and past selves.
Yeah, just it's choose your own timeline.
Well, I mean,
you make the timeline.
The timelines are solidified. They're there.
Yeah.
They're just they branch off in certain areas. Hey, if Ganon won here, we go to this timeline. If Link was the one that was victorious, we go to this other timeline. So while yes, complicated, the timeline isn't like confusing in any way. It's just you gotta really like learn it, but it's all there.
I do think Zelda Telltale would be awesome.
What if it was like a mind share Link Telltale game? So like he gets like randomly transported through the different like games, and like he's like, what the heck am I doing here? But then he has to like figure out what the heck he's doing, and then right when he figures it out, he gets teleported to a different era.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
So it's like Disney's whatever their Christmas one is called, where Mickey gets visited by all his other
Yeah, but this
Ghosts.
would not be visiting. This would just be Link's one mind
Becoming.
going into different links, and then he'd be like, "Why am I here? What is going on?" Ganon's at it again, but I don't.
We
understand
need
why
someone
I'm
talented. We need someone talented to make a Switch Force Telltale story, even if it's like 5 minutes long. Like, I want a little like playable Switch Force Telltale game where it's like some crazy challenge where Gabe is going to get bagels, but Jake falls off of the forest, and I'm really just sad and rolling on a ball. You know, on that one Mario Party minigame, they walk on the ball and roll, and I'm just crying so many tears.
Wait, is the forest like code for like a building or something that I fall off of?
I'm glad I'm the game developer, not Zach.
You fall off the forest.
Is that code for something else? Like,
no,
oh,
it's
okay.
legitimate.
I don't know how to fall off of a forest.
And so Gabe has to drop. It's like some of the decisions are like, should Gabe wait in line for the bagel? But if he does, like, Jake might smash and splat, and if he doesn't, then he could save Jake. And then they hear me crying, and Gabe thinks it's a beautiful girl in distress, and Jake says, no, I think that sounds like my brother. And Jake says we should approach with caution, and Gabe says, I want to run and smooch her. And so then you have to decide if you're going to run or walk, and then you get there, like, you decide if you're going to try to help me down off the ball, or if you're going to let me stop it myself.
This game would be the end of the Switch.
And then
I like how you're describing this game. This 5-minute game is longer than 5 minutes.
Then Switch
Happens
Force
very fast.
Switch Force finds the fourth edge, and everyone is happy, and then the real adventure begins.
All right, Mandolin Quinn says it's called a warren. Rabbits live in warrens. Thank you for that biological or ecological news tidbit that we did not know before. I knew a kid named Warren when I was younger, but yes, maybe they liked rabbits.
Sure.
No, his name wasn't Warren. His name was Warner. What am I thinking? I don't even know.
Listen, rabbits like to live in warrens, and that's great for them. But my question is, Gabe, can you live in a warren?
If it's big enough.
I can and I will, yeah.
Gabe, I picture Rabbit Gabe as an amazing creature.
More amazing
Hat,
than
glasses, and a big beard. Sounds good.
More amazing than Has Been Gabe?
Yeah,
Yes.
Can someone fan art Rabbit Gabe versus Has Been Gabe?
Speaking of Has Been Gabe, Zach, bring us home.
Let's see. This one is interesting.
This is the
Nexo
weirdest
Matt
comment.
says, greetings, Commodores. When I first saw this, I thought this was like an infomercial and or like one of those things. It's like, we see review you do. Please respond. Take our wall mount for 36-inch TV and above. And like this has nothing to do with me. But actually, this comment is completely relevant. Greetings, commenters. My name is Nexomat. I have come before you to endorse the Toad Alliance, a formation of toads who represent the Mushroom Kingdom's government. I was recently elected as their new toad representative to speak about toad
What happened
news.
to Toadsworth?
He died. And more specifically, the corrupt Has Been Gabe. His cruelty against our kind has come as a shock to us toads. Therefore, the PETT union has been established, People for the Ethical Treatment of Toads. This sector of the Mushroom Kingdom government will start a quarantine at the date of the next Switch Force video. More information on the Toad Alliance will be divulged at a later date. On a different note, Mushroom Mart has Toad plushies on sale for 74 cents. Buy as many as you can to donate to the Toad Alliance. Further Mushroom Kingdom news. On Toadstool Street, Toad plushies were sacrificed at the location of Has Been Gabe's last appearance. No eyewitnesses offered their comments. Gabe, why are you venturing off to Mushroom Kingdom and torturing plushies?
Look, you don't talk about the fourth edge because there's secrecy. I have my own goings-ons. I don't know how to say that.
Going-ons.
I have my own business, okay? It's separate from Switch Force. It doesn't impact Switch Force in any way. And
It's starting to.
Honestly, I have to remain silent here because there are things in the works that I cannot speak about, or they will ruin certain other things. I don't want to say that there is a conspiracy going on, but, you know, there might be. And I'm going to be leaving clues in this week's videos. And whoever solves the conspiracy gets a prize.
I'm just waiting for Gabe to unveil the release of frogs, and they're like toads, but just like evil and different.
And they go to fight all the toads with molten fire.
Yeah.
This is a great comment, but no eyewitnesses offered their comments, and they know not to say anything. You know.
Yeah, because they're fearful of what you're gonna do.
Well,
Yeah, because there were none left.
None of this.
Sacrifice the plushies.
None of this is happening by accident. That's all I can say. I do not wish to comment any further on this matter.
Wow.
Wait, this matter or this manner? The manner that you're speaking is very rough, so please stop the manner. If you feel a type of way about Gabe's manner, let us know in the comments down below. If you will be joining the Total Alliance, let us also know in the comments down below. And keep your questions, your theories, your comments, your thoughts, your ideas, your wedding proposals, your list of vows, your great-grandmother's cookie recipes coming at us in the comments down below. Let us know what Pokemon you think we are. And thank you so much for being a part of our week. We wish you well. If you're at an airport, you can enjoy this. If you're at a train station, you can enjoy this. If you're on the high seas, you can enjoy this. If you're on the road, you can enjoy this. If you're in a Warren, it's not your week. But there's always next
Warren
time.
radios.
There's always next time, and maybe that next time will be for you. We hope to see you once again. Jake, get crafting that ice cream. Gabe, go find some dogs. Everyone else, enjoy your Switches, enjoy the week, and we will be
out
back soon. Switch Force out.